Hallo zusammen! Willkommen auf meinem Kanal Kimmermann Studio. Heute werden wir über meine Techniken beim Auswendiglernen auf Deutsch sprechen. In this video, I will talk about the things or my techniques on how I memorize things in German. So for example, I need to learn the language easily or immediately. I will get the actual things that denotes that term, so I will learn it immediately by heart. So alles klar, los geht's. So for example, there is a term, der Kugelschreiber in German. That means it's a ball pen. So I get the actual thing and describe it in German like der Kugelschreiber. It's ball pen. For example, here I have eraser. So this is Radierer in German. This one is the ball pen. In German, it's der Bleistift or Bleistift. For example, this one, the key, I describe, or in German, it's der Schlüssel. This phone, in German, it's das Handy or Handy. And this watch, in English, it's the Uhr. Uhr, right? So this is just an example. Since I am a nurse and I am studying for my A2 until B2 language exam, and I'm preparing for that, I need to memorize or learn by heart these terms. So I have here my notes from Goethe Institute, which I'm reading for the past week. So there is this things here that denotes or that shows all the material in the hospital setting, which is described in German term. So it's an alien thing to me, so I need to learn it by heart by getting the appropriate things in my clinic that resembles whatever is written here. For example, here, Notfallmaterial, which means emergency equipment. So this is the defibrillator. In German, it's easy. It's still der Defibrillator. For example, this one, your ambu bag, it's der Beatmungsbeutel. So I have it here. I get it immediately. So I will describe this as Beatmungsbeutel. For example, I need the oxygen mask. I will get the oxygen mask immediately. This is the Sauerstoffmaske. Sauerstoffmaske. So whenever I get this thing, I will remember it as the Sauerstoffmaske. For example, here we have the tubes. In nursing, it's the oropharyngeal airway, or in German, they describe it simply as der Tubus or der oropharyngeal Tubus. So I have it here again. So der oropharyngeal Tubus or your OPA. We have here also the NPA, the nasopharyngeal tubus. So nasopharyngeal tube. So these two are very big, the Notfallkoffer and the Notfallwagen. So I have it in my bag, in my emergency bag. And this one, I have it here also, but I will not show you because it's big. Like here, we have here obviously this is gloves, gauze, the betadine, and the cottons. So I'll get it the actual thing. So for example, this one, the betadine or the disinfectant, it's called Das Desinfektionsmittel. Das Desinfektionsmittel. So I get it. So Das Desinfektionsmittel. And these gloves, in German, it's die Einmalhandschuhe. Einmalhandschuhe. So this is the Einmalhandschuhe, meaning one-time use gloves. The Compresse. Compresse is your gauze. So I have it here. The Compresse. Der Tupfer or der Watte Tupfer or your cotton balls. So I have it here also. I find it simple, this one, der Tupfer. So I will describe it as der Tupfer. See, easy. Desinfektionsmittel, Einmalhandschuhe, die Compresse, and der Tupfer. So I already know these things. Again, I have it here again, these things, your, what do you call this, your pincer or the pincette in German, your plaster in English, it's Pflasterstreifen. Pflasterstreifen. So I put it there. Your Pflaster or your band-aid. So it's here. Das Pflaster. Your Verbandschere. Verbandschere is your bandage scissor. So Verband is bandage. And shear is your scissor. So there it is. The Verbandschere. And speaking Verband, your bandage, there it is. So now it's complete. Verband, Verbandschere, Pflasterstreifen, Pflaster, and Pincette. Pincette. Okay? It's amazing. This is how I learn. This is how I learn things. Last but not the least, these things here, your thermometer. So thermometer is described, or in German term, it's Fieber thermometer. It's still the same, sounds the same. It's easy to learn. Fieber thermometer. Fieber thermometer. This one, your sphygmomanometer. In German, it's Blutdruckmessgerät. Blutdruckmessgerät or Blutdruckapparat. So I have it here, my Blutdruckapparat or Messgerät. Yeah, I enjoyed this kind of studying. So that's it. That's how I study my German terms in English. Or should I say, how I memorize things from English to German by getting the actual things it describes or it states in my notes. So aside from reviewing in my clinic, I also read books like this. So in English it's called book, but in German it's Buch. Buch also. Das Buch. Das Buch von Marcus Aurelius. So again, this is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Studio, and I hope I impart some knowledge to you on how I learn German terms easily by just looking on the actual things or getting the actual things. I hope we all pass the German tests and see you in Germany someday. Okay, auf Wiedersehen.